Hello children, welcome to my channel. Let's practice grammar. Today in this video I am going to discuss the answers of chapter 5 verbs from the book New Grammar with a Smile by Headword class 6. Okay. So before starting, I really request you all to subscribe my channel if not subscribed yet, so that you can see more videos related to other topics. Okay, so let's start. First of all, I'll tell you about verbs. What are verbs? Verb shows action, state of being and possession. Children, there are three categories of verbs: principal and auxiliary verbs, transitive and intransitive verbs, finite and non-finite verbs. Okay, so first we'll discuss the answers of warm-up exercise. It is given on page number 41. So here are the answer. In this you have to identify the verbs in these sentences. Number 1, it was great fun. So was, what is the verb here? Was. Children, now you will think, let me clear a confusion. You will think that was, were, is, am, are helping verbs. So how they are here main verbs? When these verbs are state of being, these tell state of being. These verbs show state of being. These are be forms of verbs. In simple present tense, be forms are is, am, are. When they are used as main verbs, they are be forms. Okay, sometimes it is written in a bracket and you have to be is written in a bracket and you have to fill the verb of simple present tense. At that time, what will you fill? Is, am, are according to the subject. Same goes with past tense. Be form of verbs of past tense are was, were. Okay, so when they are used as main verb, they show state of being. So it was great fun. Was is verb here and it is working as main verb. I am an engineer. Here again, be form of verb is given. It is showing state of being. It is simple present tense and am is the main verb here. My mother drives well. Drives. Number 4, the lion has a handsome mane. Children, has and have, when they are used as main verb in a sentence, they show possession. What lion has? A handsome mane. So here has, it is simple present tense. In present perfect tense, has and have are used with verb third form. Then they are called helping verbs. There they are used as helping verbs. But when they are used as main verb, there is no another verb in a sentence and they are only main verb. Like in question number 4, it is given the lion has a handsome mane. Has, it is showing possession here. So they are showing possession. So has and have shows possession in simple present tense, and in past tense we use had as to show possession. Okay, so I have made a video related to this, full video of simple present tense. It is on my channel. You can see, you can watch that also. So here the answer is has and it is main verb. It is simple present tense here. I have a beautiful necklace. Again, have is given, simple present tense. It is again showing possession. The baby was crying all day. Here the verb is was crying. Was is helping verb here because cry is the main verb and ing form is used. It is present continuous tense. Just I am telling you the tenses. There is no use of tenses here. You need not to write tenses, but just I am explaining this, so I am telling you the tenses also. Here you only have to identify the verbs. Number 7, he plays football and chess. So here plays is the verb and simple present tense. Number 8, he had gone away to the suburbs. Had gone. Had is here used as helping verb and gone is the main verb. Third form of verb is used here. Had gone. The answer is had gone and the tense is past perfect tense. Number 9, students study for their examination. Here study is the verb and it is simple present tense. Number 10, the girls danced all night at the party. So the verb is danced here, simple past tense. The elephant is the largest animal on land. Here is the main verb and it is simple present tense. Again, state of being, be form. Number 12, it was raining during our entire stay in Goa. Was raining. Was is helping verb, raining is main verb. So the answer is was raining and the tense is past continuous tense. Rajiv's brother works in a bank. The verb is works. It is simple present tense. I love people who are kind to animals. Here the verb is love and it is again simple present tense. Tenses I have told you just like this only. There is no use of tenses in this. I have told you the verbs. Okay. Now we'll discuss about the kinds of the categories of verbs. So first is here principal and auxiliary verbs. Principal on main verbs. Principal verbs are also called main verbs and auxiliary verbs are also called helping verbs. The way I have told you in continuous tense and perfect tense we use helping verbs. Okay. These verbs, first I'll tell you about main verbs. These verbs can stand alone, like he wrote a letter. Wrote is a main verb over here. Principal verb you can also say. Auxiliary verbs are often used with other verbs to complete the meaning. They are used with other verbs and those other verbs are main verbs and the auxiliary verbs are is, am, are, was, were, will, shall, will be, has, have, had, will have. They all are called auxiliary verbs or helping verbs. Okay. So, and yes, I forgot to tell you, do, does, did are also primarily auxiliary verbs. Here, be either, a box is given here that it is written about primarily auxiliary verb of present tense and past tense. Like be verbs I have told you of present tense are is, am, are, and in past tense it is was, were. Do is primary auxiliary verb and do does we use in present tense to frame interrogative and negative sentences, and in past tense did is there, we use did in past tense to frame negative and interrogative sentences. Have, has, have we use in present tense to show possession, and in past tense we use had to show possession. But when is, am, are used with ing form of verb, they became helping verb because main verb is there. Like is singing, is helping verb and singing is main verb, principal verb over there. Okay, same goes with was, were. Was singing, was is helping verb and singing is main verb. Has, have and had, if third form of verb is used with them in the perfect tenses, then has, have, like has done. Has is helping verb, done is main verb. So has is helping verb here. Had done we say in past perfect, we use past perfect, so it is had is had is helping verb and done is main verb over there. When the verb be, do or have is followed by the, this already I have told, this is written in the book also. So let's come to the next one, transitive and intransitive. Before that, modal auxiliaries are given. First I'll tell you about that. The following are the modal auxiliary verbs in English, like can, must, may, might, will, would, should, must, shall, should, ought to. They are used with other verbs to express probability, determination, ability, obligation, possibility, wishes, and so on. Modal auxiliaries cannot be used alone. They need a main verb or principal verb to complete the meaning. Okay. So like I should wash my clothes, he can drive a car, and we always use base form of verb with these modal auxiliaries. Now, Transitive and intransitive verbs. Transitive verb is one that is used with an object and they always answer the question what or whom. Okay, like he wrote a letter. What he wrote? A letter. She sang a song. What she sang? A song. Mother pushed the trolley. What mother pushed? The trolley. Okay, now the verbs that do not require an object to complete their meaning are called intransitive verb. Children, intransitive verbs do not have objects like they run, birds fly, it rains. In these sentences, it is very easy to identify that these are intransitive because after verb there is no object. But sometimes a sentence is written like this, that the boy is playing in the garden. Okay, so here the boy is subject, is playing is verb. After is playing, just after is playing, there is no object, there is no noun or pronoun. Children, an object is always a noun or pronoun. You can consider articles, adjectives before noun. But if preposition or adverb is there just after the verb, then it means it is intransitive verb. You cannot consider garden as an object. Understood? You have to look just after the verb. If a noun pronoun as an object is there, as I told you, a and the articles are used before noun and adjectives are also used before noun, so you can consider them. But if preposition and adverbs are written just after the verb, then it means it is intransitive verb. Now let's do exercise A. Here it is written, state whether the highlighted verbs are transitive or intransitive. Number 1, I played all evening. The verb is played. After played, what is written? All. All is an object. Please tell. No, it is not. All is not an object because it is not a noun or pronoun. So the verb is intransitive. He gave the bouquet to the teacher. Gave is verb and just after gave the is written, the is article and bouquet is noun. So it is transitive. They laughed at the clown. The verb is laughed and just after laughed at is written, at is preposition. So it is intransitive. She swam for 2 hours. Swam is the verb and just after the verb for preposition is written, so it is intransitive. We lived in Mumbai for 4 years. Verb is lived and after lived in preposition is there, so it is intransitive. You cannot consider Mumbai as an object. You have to look just after the verb. If just after the verb noun pronoun is there, then only it will be transitive. Number 6, I admire him. Admire is the verb and just after the verb him pronoun is given, so it is transitive. We clean our garden every day. Number 7, clean is the verb and our garden is object, so it is transitive. Yes, my, our, these are possessive adjectives. My garden, they show possession, our garden, so it is here garden is object. It is transitive. My uncle moved to another country. Moved is the verb, just after moved to preposition is given, it is intransitive. Those people painted their fence white. Painted is a verb, their fence. Here there is possessive adjective, fence is noun, object is their fence, so it is transitive. I took the local train. What I took? The local train. Yes, it is transitive because the local train is object. My dog barked. After barked there is no object, obviously it is intransitive. The snake slithered quickly back into his hole. Slithered is the verb, quickly is adverb, so it is intransitive. Now exercise B. Underline the verbs and identify them as transitive or intransitive. For a transitive verb, identify the object. Okay, so number 1 is she was playing all day long. The verb is was playing. After playing, no noun pronoun, so it is intransitive and there is no object. We showed her our kitchen garden. Showed is the verb, her is the object, so the verb is transitive, and then in the column of object you will write her. Kate plays in the park every afternoon. Plays is the verb, and after plays in preposition is written, so it is intransitive, there is no object. Myra and Ria sang beautifully. Sang is the verb, beautifully is adverb, there is no object, so it is intransitive. It was snowing at that time. Was snowing is verb. After that, at preposition is written, so it is intransitive and there is no object. Number 6, she smiled at the baby. Smiled is the verb, at again preposition is there, so it is intransitive, no object. She gave the blankets to the poor. Gave is the verb, blankets is noun, blankets is an object, so you will write in the object column blankets and the verb is transitive. Next is they played in the park. Played is the verb, in is preposition, so no object, it is intransitive. I ate the mangoes. Ate is the verb, the mangoes object, it is transitive. Number 10, my brother doesn't drink milk. Does not drink is the verb and milk is the object, so it is transitive. Number 11, the rock stars practice regularly. Practice is the verb, regularly adverb, there is no object, so it is intransitive. Mr. Khanna bought a car yesterday. Bought is the verb, a car is object, and the verb is transitive. Okay, I hope you understood. Now next is given finite and non-finite verbs. We live in India. The dog wagged its tail. She opened the door. She speaks Chinese well. The highlighted verbs are the main verbs in these sentences. Each of the verb has a subject. Yes, a verb that has a subject and exhibits tense and number in a sentence is called a finite verb. In simple words, we can say main verbs are called finite verbs. Now, the other sentences are mother was watching television. She went to Germany to learn German. I have won the match. Swimming is the best exercise. The sleeping cow caused a traffic jam. The highlighted verbs do not have a subject. They do not change their forms according to the tense and number. A verb that neither has a subject nor exhibits tense and number in a sentence is called a non-finite verb. There are three kinds of non-finite verbs: the infinitive, the participle, and the gerund. The infinitive form of a verb is the verb in its basic form, usually preceded by to. Like the cricketers like to play fair. To play is infinitive here. The team hopes to win the championship. To win is infinitive. Okay. Participles are of two kinds: present participle and past participle. Present participles end in ing, while past participle end in ed, d, t, en or n. Participles can be used as adjectives or in participle phrase, like waiting outside in the rain. Unnati felt very annoyed. So this is participle phrase. Picking up a piece of bread. The pigeon flew to the roof. This is also participle phrase. I fed a starving puppy. Here participle is used as an adjective before noun. He came out of a broken window. Here participle as adjective. This is past participle. Broken is written. Past participle is usually the third form. Okay. Rihanna was preparing dinner when I reached. This is participle forming the continuous tense. ing form is participle. They are used as adjective also and in continuous tenses also. Gerund. A gerund is a non-finite verb with an ing ending. It also ends with ing, but it works like a noun in a sentence. Like if I say, I am reading. Okay, I am reading. Here, reading ing form is used with helping verb am, and this is continuous tense. So that is participle. But I like reading. I is subject, like is verb, and reading is object. Here, ing form is used as noun. That is why it is gerund. Okay, like examples are given in your book also. Walking is a good exercise. Here, walking is the subject of verb is. It is working as noun, so it is gerund. Painting is his hobby. Here again, painting is used as a subject. It is the subject of verb is. Then it is gerund. Okay. The students were tired of writing. The students were tired of what? Writing. Writing is working as a noun here. So it is gerund. Now, exercise C, underline and identify the non-finite verbs and the finite verbs. Dancing is Tina's favorite pastime. Dancing is non-finite, is finite verb. Number 2, my sister and I loved playing with dolls when we were younger. So here playing is non-finite, loved and were both are finite verbs. Number 3, when the concert was over, the people began to leave the venue. Number 3, to leave is non-finite and begin and was are finite verbs. Number 4, I want to buy fresh flowers for my house. So, to buy is non-finite, want is finite. Number 5, I forgot to write my name on my answer script. To write is non-finite, forgot is finite verb. Number 6, my brother likes smoked salmon. Smoked is non-finite and likes is finite verb. Number 7, the freshly picked tomatoes looked delicious. Here, picked is non-finite and look is finite verb. Number 8, I am going to the mall. Going is non-finite and am is finite verb. Number 9, use a dictionary to find out the meaning of the word. To find out is non-finite, use is finite verb. Number 10, I heard someone shouting for help. So here shouting is non-finite and heard is finite verb. No number is there. Now exercise is finished. Let's discuss the answer of exercise D. Choose the correct option to complete these sentences. Number 1, children like dash with toys. Children like to play with the toys. Okay. Next is the poor child struggled dash the sum. The poor child struggled to understand the sum. I like swimming. Number 4, mother has finished dash. Let's lay the table. Mother has finished cooking. Number 5, I am learning dash French. I am learning speaking French. No, I am learning to speak French is the correct answer. I am learning to speak French. Number 6, my pet enjoys dash a bath. My pet enjoys to have a bath. Option B. Number 7, dash to herself makes her happy. Singing to herself makes her happy. Okay. Number 8, I feel like dash a film. I feel like watching a film is the correct option. Number 9, my class teacher is always ready dash us. My class teacher is always ready to help us. It is bad. Number 10, it is bad dash a lie. It is bad to tell a lie. Okay. So these were the answers of exercise D. Exercise E, rewrite these sentences using the gerund form of the verbs in place of the infinitives and vice versa. Here it is written, it is better to try than to give up without trying. So the answer is trying is better than giving up without trying. This is already given in your book. Number 2, reaching school on time has always been Sagar's problem. So we'll change this. To reach school on time has always been Sagar's problem. Number 3, Karthik likes dancing and singing. The answer is Karthik likes to dance and to sing. Next is number 4, earning money by working hard is the best thing to do. To earn money by working hard is the best thing to do. This is the answer. Number 5, the best way to succeed is to work hard. The answer is the best way of succeeding is to work hard. Number 6, decorating cakes is an art. Answer is to decorate cakes is an art. Number 7, Kailash loves to read and to write Hindi. The answer is Kailash loves reading and writing Hindi. Number 8, flying kites is Sham's favorite pastime. The answer is to fly kites is Sham's favorite pastime. Number 9, apologizing for your bad behavior is the right thing to do. The answer is to apologize for your bad behavior is the right thing to do. Number 9 is already done. There is a time for number 10. To be honest to oneself is what we must all learn. The answer of this is being honest to oneself is what we must all learn. Now here next exercise is exercise F. Fill in the blanks with the correct participle form of the verbs in brackets. Dash dogs seldom bite. So here the answer is barking dogs seldom bite. It was an exciting match. Number 3, we brought home a wounded dog. Number 4, he tried to get off a moving bus. Number 5, the police found the stolen bike. Number 6, rolling stone gather no moss. Number 7, I don't want the burnt toast. Number 8, we saw a frightened deer by the fence. The same will be there. Past participle will fill. Number 9, I heard her singing in the bathroom. Number 10, the ambulance picked up the injured dog. Number 11, not many students attended the boring lecture. Number 12, after 10 tiring hours, we reached the resorts. So these were the answers of chapter 5 verbs. I hope all of you understood this, and please subscribe the channel if not subscribed yet. We'll meet in next video. Till then, bye.